Harry,
Nah.
H-A-R-Y, ball.
We're live on my end. Check real quick and sneaky.
Alright. Let's see, fruits of training or Dende's recovery. Okay,
I gotta.
Dende's recovery. Damage
Now, anyone
percentage is
wondering-
reduced by using a set amount of ki. And fruits of training, if I want that attack boost. Dende's recovery. Alright.
Alright. Now we're in.
Huh.
Let's refresh my memory.
Now, anyone who's wondering why Twilight Princess in particular, this is the first Zelda game I ever played personally, especially as a kid. We all have our first Zeldas. This was mine. Some people will say it's Ocarina of Time, others Majora's Mask. Some would
It can go either way.
Some else. There's probably someone out there whose first Zelda was the CDI games.
Oh god, not those games.
For some ungodly reason.
For me, it was Ocarina of Time on the 3DS. I didn't get into it very later, by the time the 3DS era was pretty much at the height it was. Yeah. Because I think I got that and Star Fox 64 3D on a whim. And I enjoyed both games thoroughly. Alright, time to roam the earth. Or Dragon Ball hunting.
Yep. You gotta find the Dragon Balls.
But the way they have it laid out for in Budokai 3 for Goku's story, he has to find 2 on Earth, Namek, and then Earth again for the Android arc. No, it was actually 1. And then the last 2 are...
So keep in mind, I'm not doing all of this as quests right now, because, you know, for obvious reasons.
Anju and Kaikai, I presume?
Yes. I'm only doing up until the post-end.
You guys save the full thing for an entire run.
Yeah, you gotta save the whole. You gotta save actually doing the full thing. Thing for when you unlock Ikana Canyon.
But if I decide to do Budokai 3 on stream proper, I will be doing the PS2 version.
Which makes
helping me hurt them goats.
Yeah. Plus, I think.
Lately.
Plus, it didn't help the fact that I think Budokai 3 went through the DOA 3 issue where the US version came out first, and then Europe got it later, and then Japanese would get it like third because there was some added content that weren't in the initial release of the game. They just kept adding on and on, where some additional content include additional costumes for Goku, Trunks, and Piccolo. In Goku's case, he gets an angel halo, Trunks in his armor with long hair, and Piccolo becomes Demon King Piccolo, or Piccolo Daimao, as a costume.
Where the hell? It's been a while since I've played.
Yeah, so ultimately, Japan got the better end of the deal. But thankfully, the US would get those contents later via the greatest hits version of Budokai 3.
Anger adjustments here.
Alright.
Is there anything to change the camera? Okay.
But honestly, if I am gonna do Budokai 3, I'll probably I'm curious to maybe stream the Japanese version because I don't see many people stream that particular one all that much. At least. Alright. Yay, more money. But that's okay. I can probably do Gohan. Little Gohan's Dragon Universe and grind money that way. Alright, back to my fake grand order grinding.
Oh, hi, J-Rock. I washed balls for you.
Oh my goodness.
It all have been funnier if I named myself Fucker. Be like,
Or,
what should we call him? Oh, that's
or,
right.
or,
Fucker.
or,
Hey.
or in SGB's case, when they did Zelda, they named Link Bort. Hi, Bort.
Balls is a girl too, so you have to treat her nicely for it.
Kind.
You play that song,
Okay.
you know, the one that balls.
Oh man.
Gonna fast forward a little bit.
Alright.
Play that whistle.
Really? Alright. Dragon Radar acquired. Let's go. Alright. And we. Alright.
Balls looks happy. I get on my balls.
By the way, in case you're wondering what the my balls thing is a reference to, it's a reference to Luca Jim's playthrough of a Barbie horse game.
Alright.
Barbie.
I was thinking of mustache.
That's a...
So was my balls.
I don't know how to change this stuff, man.
Hello, Yajirobe. Kind of amusing.
Two good Zelda games being played right now. Kevin with Majora's Mask and Tony with Twilight Princess.
Nato.
And I have actually made some progress with Twilight Princess HD, but I need to get back to it.
He/they has noticed us yet. No.
Alright. Although, I still find that kind of cute how Mayumi Tanaka plays both Fududin and Yajirobe. But the Yajirobe I get, because after Krillin was killed off in Dragon Ball, Toriyama didn't want Mayumi to be left out. Like, shoot, I gotta create a character. So Yajirobe was created specifically for Mayumi Tanaka to fill in the void until Krillin was properly resurrected.
Yep.
And of course if the dummy sounds like this. Hey, you ate my breakfast! You're
That's my
missing.
food.
You know who else is gonna get those Power Rangers? My mom!
Holy shit, cool. Oh my goodness, Coolbar. I didn't know you became Zordon. I mean, Goldar. Oh, snaps. Okay.
Wrong building.
Get to the game.
Yay, more money. Okay.
Money.
Money, 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 money.
Oh. Big guys
comes
have
the
money. They won't listen to a word I
Here
say.
it comes.
Sorry to ask,
Here
but
comes the
talk about how
money.
you and
Money,
balls
money,
are
money,
the
money.
real
Ching, ching, bling, bling.
quick. So
All
I'm gonna have
right.
to get used to all camera
3
controls.
Dragon Balls acquired. Alright. 3 Dragon Balls down.
Get in here, stupid goats.
Man.
Any of you guys ever played the Link's crossbow training game that was
Yes.
on the Wii?
Nope, I have no intention of getting it.
No.
I have played it.
The last time
Link's
I've
crossbow
seen
training on
the
Wii.
crossbow training was when Ted thought for April Fool's, Ted was gonna do a Pokemon Heart Gold Nuzlocke, but nope, as an April Fool's, he decided to do Link's crossbow training.
That was fun, though. That game was fun.
Oh.
Get over here, stupid goats. welcome the ghosts. Get in
So,
there, ghosts.
you can choose to have the postman deliver this letter, or you can do it yourself. If you do it yourself, when you get the access to this establishment.
See who we got in the chat today. Raid message or something.
Alright. So far, only 3 Dragon Balls I found on the Saiyan portion for Krone's Dragon Universe. Oh well.
We got a Mystic Spell, Classic, Shadow Knight, and
Alright.
Arimi. Y'all fools, welcome to the chat.
Oh, hi, Chi-Chi. I know Goku and Gohan are here. Where are they? In the house? Well, it's a long story. Piccolo
And the
took him
postman,
away for
please.
training.
Now, here's what you do with this cap.
Okay. Oh my god, Roshi, wait
All
a
you get
just...
is a piece of heart, and that's it.
Wow. Wow, Roshi, way to drop the news right in her face. He's dead. The truth is, Chi-Chi, Goku's, dead.
Hell to yeah, bro.
What?
Goku's,
Oops.
I'd honestly go ahead and say this. Twilight Princess is honestly one of my favorite 3D Zelda games, man. Like, there hasn't been any other Zelda game that has yet to ever peak this for me.
I'd say
Still
it's
gotta
the peak.
I'm still
Yeah.
yet to finish up Skyward Sword. Maybe I'll do that another time.
I think
Once I get
Skyward
capture
Sword
card
was
shit
the
going.
last traditional 3D Zelda.
Yep, because then we got
Yeah.
That's the
Breath of
one thing I
Wild.
miss with Twilight
I
Princess,
feel like
man.
it was put on hiatus for a while, and with the 3DS era, they kind of got to experiment with, you know, expanding on other, the more classic Zelda titles, like A Link to the Past, in a way. Like a spiritual follow-up-ish.
I want to see them trying to go back to like this old formula though, but be able to take what they learned from Breath of the Wild game and make it back.
Alright.
I like the item rental system they did in Link Between Worlds. Yeah, made things alone.
I think that was like one of the last things. I remember that was during my early heydays when I discovered Some Call Me Johnny in the 2012. I mean, yeah, that was like still during my high school days. Uh-oh. No. No, no, no. Get away, Cyberman.
Go find the bees.
Oh, and
save the tree.
just like that, Cyberman did not land its self-destruct on me. Alright, neato.
So I gotta try. So the reason why I started a new cycle for Snowhead is because there's something I need to get from there. It's going to take a while. Or rather, not in the dungeon, but rather outside.
It's not as simple as that, but go and look at the colour in the scope.
Alright, off to the plane. Ah, yes. Hey there, Alright then, playtime is over.
Normally I'd be
Getting
used to
everything
doing
I'm stronger than these guys. Oh, right. Hey there, Nappa. Looks like you're serious, that don't matter.
Yeah, because I'm used to being able to play on the Wii and doing free aiming on stuff.
Yep.
Being able to free aim.
It's different on the GameCube and even in the PC version.
It feels a little weird like, for some reason, camera movement is also mirroring everything.
Yeah, that's how it
normally is.
That was a bizarre change that shouldn't have been there. I mean, I would have been fine if they included the option to do like a master mode run, like what Ocarina of Time 3D did.
There we go. We got the T-Hawk coming in, baby.
Ocarina of Time 3D is still great.
Yeah. Oh, who's here? Oh, hey, Sonic.
Hey, so
Sonic up here in the house, man.
Yep.
let's get the fairy master.
Meanwhile, Kevin
I
is
guess it's
to get you up
Zelda.
to get you up to speed, Sonic. Kevin and Tony are playing two of the best Zelda games, and on my end, playing through the Budokai 3 HD collection, just going through achievement hunting.
Nice.
We over
And
here
I'm looking at
busting
both Kevin
up the motherfucker.
YouTube and Twitch respectively.
Just, oh yeah, that way you can see if it's going well or not.
Yeah, and by the way, Tony, I promoted your Twitch.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, I shared the link on Facebook, Tumblr, and mine, if that's okay.
Hey man, anything helps, man. Hey, if we end up getting somewhere to like 100 subs or something, I'll start torturing me with the original.
The big our main channel has already 500 subs.
Oh, that's nice.
500 more till we reach 1,000.
What y'all plan on doing if you reach 1,000, man? You gotta do something big.
Hey, who knows? Probably do something like a follow-up to like the Marvel vs. Capcom 3
Oh god. Where Jarrett rage quitted and with Black Suit Spider-Man you just hear no. And I'm just like, I know Jarrett was genuinely pissed off at that point, but that was fucking perfect timing. Like, you do not get timing like that by accident. Yeah. And meanwhile, the guys don't want me playing as Wolverine again.
Swift cheese, Sam ahoy.
Fuck, man. Tony, there's no such thing as a cheap character. Just you need to learn how to adapt, people.
Just get good.
Hey, and to be fair,
Learn the matchup.
And to be fair, Sonic, like, I know Kevin gave me flack for using Wolverine, for using Swift cheese, but I use it as a part of his moveset, and I've used Wolverine efficiently.
If it's so broken, why is it in the moveset?
Well, here's the thing. The reason why Wolverine has that is to prevent Link dashing.
And the fact that he was already busted in Vanilla 3 as is, so.
Yeah,
and
but this is Ultimate, and this is a different game.
And let's also keep in mind one other thing. In one sketch of Sanity Not Included, Logan was all like, I'm gonna lop off your head like you were my penis 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like oh yeah, well, wait, what?
I think that's actually a Marvel comic reference.
And this is the main gimmick of the dungeon. We are inside of a tower.
A rabble?
Alright. So the last fight Krillin had for his Dragon Universe on this Saiyan arc is with Nappa, and now we are at Planet Namek.
Where Krillin and Gohan, for some reason, are donning their Saiyan armor quite a few episodes early.
For some reason.
You're gonna have to do some stuff here and there, Air Zero, if you want to get Krillin's version of the Android Saga, which is necessary so that you can have 18 as a playable character.
Yeah, because
Yeah, it's something
although funnily enough, Krillin's Dragon Universe. Alright. For a while, Krillin's Dragon Universe to me, up until a certain point growing up, I didn't know that Krillin did at the Android Saga in any way whatsoever.
I mean, he was pretty hidden, so...
Yeah, that's exactly my point.
But don't worry. Yeah.
Don't worry, Slippy's here.
Don't worry, Slippy's here.
Slippy's here.
But yeah, if I were to showcase the Japanese version, it's gonna be a bit of a concern. I would have to probably go through a bit of copyright hurdle. Particularly the intro.
I was gonna say because in the Japanese version you get Hironobu Kageyama's vocals.
Yeah, and thankfully in the Budokai 3 Greatest Hits, I think they kept that intact. That Kageyama lyrics. Yeah.
Hey, Alex is here.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, Alex.
Hey. I checked to see if you. I would have checked to see if you were in here sooner, but
no, that's fine.
Because of how this works, I can't do that unless I go on my phone. Fun time. Thanks a lot.
Oh, joy. And, alright, with that, I have collected all the Dragon Balls for Krillin.
So Alex,
boy, you've got all the Dragon Balls!
Okay, Alex, so as you've no doubt surmised, I'm in Snowhead.
Alright. Hello there, Guru.
Well, there's no peak like Snow Peak, man.
Mother.
Oh, mate, we're stayed over.
By the way, Tony, I think you might want to change the category on Twitch from Monster Hunter Wild to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, if you could do that.
I don't know how to do that, man.
Alright, you doing that? You doing this in OBS?
So you could probably, have set that ahead of time.
There should be an option for you to do that in,
because he's streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, either go directly to Twitch, the Twitch channel, and get it there, or you can do it from,
what do we do? Edit from...
OBS.
Where do we edit?
OBS.
I use Restream for all of my stuff, so,
there was no need to do a lot of the hassling and editing.
Hey, Toby Fox, somebody noticed that thing that I posted.
Alright.
Hey, you guys remember that video I posted last week?
What about it?
Of the flickering that was going on in Deltarune Chapter 5?
Yeah.
Was that a common issue that happened?
Well, you'll notice that there was a patch after that happened, and
literally after it happened.
A couple of days later, actually, yes.
I think I was.
So either somebody else had the same issue I did, or somebody forwarded that video of mine to Kobe.
Oh,
yes, they must be.
No!
Alright.
Hey, Toby,
now...
if you watch it,
the yellow flower with
we apologize.
I want the yellow flower with a face to go away.
Okay, so there's that.
I have bad memories of that guy.
All of them being self-imposed.
Alright. Time to fight.
Well, it was my
Alright.
this game and the previous game.
And now we are fighting Raccoon. Hello, Raccoon.
Alright, you got it.
My son.
Alright, there we go. Everything has been updated.
Whose name rhymes with Coon, and you're gonna be hurting all too soon.
It looks like it's just you and me, buddy. Just promise me it won't hurt me too bad.
You know, the worst part...
And me and you and me, so happy together.
You know, the funny thing is that they're trying to paint every fight that Krillin goes into in Budokai 3 as though it weren't a horribly one-sided affair.
Like,
yeah,
you throw down with Majin Buu.
And
that's still nothing
never forget.
He's making fun of me.
Yeah, never forget.
And,
Krillin versus Broly.
which is something which, fun fact, that's actually one of the optional fights you can do when going through Dragon Universe as Broly, along with him fighting Piccolo in the hyperbolic chamber.
Yeah, if you go through all the optional fights as Broly, in there, your final battle is against Goku. If you only went through
because it's my first playthrough, my final battle is with Gohan.
Yeah, because you don't know about all the optional stuff.
Yeah. Some of them are a bit kind of tricky, like, I think, yeah, if you finish off, I think in Goku's GU, if you finish off Kid Buu with the Super Spirit Bomb, you pretty much are given the bonus fight with Goku.
Yep.
Although it requires a lot of extra... I think that requires extra requirements
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, you gotta make sure like the Super Spirit Bomb, like you win that beam clash where it's like
you gotta finish off Super Buu or Kid Buu with the Super Spirit Bomb. Otherwise, then Goku's Dragon Universe just ends.
It only has aloe jelly.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
And that's all on top of dealing with
I stole flowery dollar. Now I have 351 flowery dollars.
Yeah.
Good old Super Boo.
But also, and a little fun fact about Rakuten's voice actor, originally, he was played by Kenji Utsumi, who voiced Shenlong.
Is that the main
We kind of voiced Kenji Utsumi. Yeah, he was also Armstrong in FMA.
And he was also the original Japanese voice of Nosferatu Zod in Berserk.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
By the way, that ground pound trick is actually very useful if you want to get a high full power roll, all-going roll. Oh, fuck these guys.
Alright.
Say hello to the Wizroads.
You already got we haven't got Did they ever come back in the newer games?
No.
Yeah. Alright.
It literally isn't that bad. It literally isn't even that bad at all. It's just I don't like the fact that I have to fight these guys way too many times.
Alright.
I know they did the Redead, brought that to Redead to skip those
And Krillin's next fight in Dragon Universe is him fighting Goku, but it's Ginyu.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Gokunyu.
Yep.
Gunyu.
Go on! Krillin! Captain Ginyu took control of my body!
I'm having homosexual arousals right now.
And
that's also you.
Goku's not Ginyu! You mean this isn't Goku?
No! That can't be Goku!
Goku is now Gay-Yu.
And Trunks
No! I can't bear to see you like this, Daddy!
And Trunks and Xenoverse is like, wait, Ginyu is father? And father is Ginyu? What?
Well, yeah. He wants to, yes.
So Kakarot's Goku, and Goku's Kakarot.
And I too am in this movie.
I'm in the movie.
And of course, Ginyu, starting with Dragon Ball Kai, would be played by Katsuyuki Konishi. Ooh, I'm pretty sure this was probably during the height of his popularity when he was probably already established as Kamina in Gurren Lagann. Feel a bit of the Kamina energy.
Side note, playing Star Wars, I don't know what you want to do.
I will say Dragon Ball Z is better in Japanese, even though the dub is nostalgic. Whereas with Kai, I feel like the dub is better than the Japanese version most of the time.
Yeah. But I feel like in Kai's case for the Japanese side, it does give some of the newer VAs who were brought in a chance to shine.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's all just woefully inferior to the manga.
The manga is actually pretty good. I've actually read a bit of it.
The anime. The big problem with there's no good version of the anime.
The anime, the problem is that, like, the way they adapt the manga is like they take one thing that happened from the manga and then turn it into like a 30-minute episode.
Yeah.
Or be One
Piece
Piece and
take
take.
some parts of the manga, but yeah.
Be like One Piece to take a whole chapter and strip down to one episode.
Yeah, like
That's what I said. Exactly what I said. Yeah.
I can do that back then, since, you know, back in the day, most animes were released alongside the manga, and they kind of had to get it out.
Yeah.
So I could,
I'll be right back.
At the
Insert
very
that one
least,
bit from
with
Gintama about filler.
they're basically their step-by-step guide on how filler is structured. But
Make sure they don't get past here and find that feather.
But I will say, with if there's something I will appreciate Kai for the Japanese
we're
side,
right here, and you're not
does
going to be able
give,
to do that.
but it did allow
there.
It did allow Ryusei Nakao to make Frieza a bit more fleshed out and show that he may be the ruler of the universe, but he's a bit cowardice as well.
Like me.
Alright.
Frieza really is a good villain.
Hello, monkeys!
I mean, you
He
can't
is
never
also
wrong
a
with the first.
wonderful racist.
But I can never say no to Ryusei Nakao.
You know,
as
I'm
Frieza.
really glad you're fucking dead.
Japanese Frieza is great, and the late Chris Sayers is also great.
And there's a reason why I consider Chris Ayers' Frieza a sort of English equivalent to Ryusei Nakao's performance.
Not the base!
And the posh accent works.
Yeah. You dare
Because what
defile me,
better
you
than
filthy
having a
monkey.
little bit of upper-class aristocratic nature to
You monkey scum.
to make a villain seem a little bit more aloof.
Could you see?
It adds an
I consider a
uncaring
bunch
nature
of monkey
to him.
scum, and I also think Namekians are very inferior creatures.
Hey, yo, don't be saying
Alright,
that shit here on...
Alright, so we gotta get a certain bit of bad news out of the way.
Yes.
Rest in peace.
There's been a bunch of people dying lately.
Rest in peace, Sam Neill, most importantly.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Sam
not
Neill,
something I... That was not something I wanted to wait.
Jurassic Park 1 and 3, and also Event Horizon.
That was not a celebrity death I wanted to wake up to this morning. Dude beat out blood cancer, and then he died. And I'm like,
Jesus.
Oh, God.
Why? Now of all things.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how, after he was better, he wanted to make more movies.
Yeah, and now his last movie is slated to be the upcoming Godzilla Kong film, coming out next year.
Dang, it almost reminds me all too well when we lost the voice actor for Dead or Alive, Ayame from Wakana Yamazaki. A few months back.
And yeah, it was like a lot of people. It's like a lot of people just don't get that. Sam Neill was the kind of guy who was able to give such an iconic performance to a paleontologist.
Yeah, Sam Neill was believable in any role. That's something everybody's constantly said about him. Like, you could believe him as a scientist, you could believe him as a spaceship, guy. You could believe him as a
mobster,
as Merlin the Magician.
Hell, you could probably believe him as Odin in that bit of Thor Ragnarok where he was the actor for him.
Yeah, yeah.
You can make any role possible.
Yeah.
Get out of my house, spider.
Because we already had lost Richard Attenborough over a decade ago. He was John Hammond. Now, the thing is that, as we've probably discussed before, originally Richard Attenborough wasn't going to be John Hammond. That was originally going to be Sean Connery.
Yes, Sean Connery has turned down more great roles in his career than almost anybody else, I think.
And yet he'll do stuff like fantastic balls and where to find them.
What?
Or fantastical breasts and where to find them.
I'll take the rapist for 600, Alex.
I don't even think that actor is going to be it. I feel like that actor would probably not be able to do that joke. Since Connery's dead, so they can't really do that joke. Period.
Well,
didn't they still have Burt Reynolds on SNL after he died? You're not gonna get Norm Macdonald to do that impression anymore, obviously.
Yeah, especially since he's dead.
Yeah, just some jokes that probably should be laid to rest.
And yeah,
hi Undertale, what are you doing in my Deltarune?
And yeah, more people obviously know Sam Neill for Alan Grant. And because that was kind of his star-making role to many people.
Monkey!
A monkey!
Some people... I still love how,
Come on,
I actually kind of like the... I actually kind of like the joke that Doug Walker made in his review of Jurassic Park 3, where essentially during the review, was kind of out of order. Or we had Grant at a place where he was making a speech, and people were like, does anybody have any questions? You just see everybody raise their hands, and then he's like, does anybody have any questions not pertaining to Jurassic Park? A lot of hands go down.
One stays up.
It's just funny to me how I'm like, yeah, that's a good joke, admittedly. And then Doug would later say, that's Sam Neill at a lot of conventions.
Well, in additional news, rest in peace, Randolph DeRoy Mantooth. Los Angeles County Fire Department put out a last call for John Gage a couple days ago. And I felt like I got punched in the stomach when I heard about it, when I heard about his death. And then I just cried all over again when I saw the last call.
When I ended...
All of a sudden, it's a 2D platformer.
Yep, there's the new gimmick of this level. Make sure, have you found any pink points yet?
I have not.
Start looking out for some of those, because those will be worth taking to them.
So...
Okay, well, I get to jump on...
You know, I bet you Sir Brave Sir Robin ran away. When danger reared his When danger reared his ugly head, he bravely turned his tail and fled. His brave Sir Robin turned about and gallantly chickened out, bravely chased to very brave retreat, bravest of the brave Sir Robin.
I've been trying to get us to do a, I've been trying to get that to be a dojo movie night for years now.
What, Monty Python the Holy Grail?
Yeah.
Any luck?
No.
Well, I hope you do get that sorted, because I really hope those guys are in for a laugh, because it is so funny.
It's a certified British class.
Alright, got all the stray fairies.
Nice.
Alright.
You know what that means.
Hey!
Before I forget.
And eventually you have to fight the best boss, one of the best bosses in the game.
But
Goat is the least changed boss in the 3DS.
But Tony, you're forgetting that Twin Mold is in the last dungeon of this game.
This is the other, but that's not the remake version of him.
Alright, nice. Finally got the money.
Today. Hooray. Burn the grass, yeah.
Nice. Finally got the
Now,
money.
the reason why I'm going here before I do the boss is because... I don't want to forget.
Before I forget.
I have this weird thing in my... in my brain where it's like, I'm just so focused on one thing in this game that after I finish this one part of it, and I'm like, I feel like I'm forgetting something, and then I'm like, oh no.
There we go. Give me a chest. Sweet. At least $10 sitting around here, man.
So yeah, in the original, in the 3DS version of this game, the Great Fairy in this area will bestow upon you the spin attack.
Yep.
No, this is so fucking
Whereas in this version of the game, she will bestow upon you the enhanced magic meter. This is swapped in. The magic meter is in Woodfall on the 3DS version.
That's right.
Now, the reason I'm going to the Mountain Village before I finish off the remainder of Snowhead, because there really isn't that much left to do in that dungeon. It's because we got something to unfreeze.
I know what you're talking about.
Because this is why we need. This is why we need to do this in a 3-day cycle.
Well, and now we have our first look at Twilight Princess Bokoblins. I think, yeah. Pretty sure these are Bokoblins.
So yeah, you'll want to clear... So yeah, after you go and get your sword reforged, you are going to want to clear out Snowhead. And what we're going to be doing later, all within the second day. Otherwise, then you lose out on one of the best weapons in the game.
Yep, that's fair.
I think it's a upgraded sword, right?
Yes, it is the Gilded Sword, which essentially is...
Maria, I need you to stop trying to seduce my father.
That's right.
But yeah, now that we have an enhanced magic meter, the rest of it...
Come on, Stark. Don't you like this Jerome?
No.
Mysterious
His
winds.
name is Asgore.
Mysterious winds. That's what I also call my farts.
See, now I can't... Who plays Oscar Langley and Ava?
Which one? That depends.
On the English version. The Netflix one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be... Yeah, that's what I mean. You're gonna have to be specific on that one.
That's why I said not the Netflix version. Tiffany Vollmer.
Yeah, no, not Tiffany Vollmer. Or you're thinking of...
Oh, wait.
Tiffany Grant, you're thinking of?
Tiffany Grant. Yeah, I was like, now I can't help when I saw Susie say, "What are you, stupid?" And Tiffany Grant's gonna be my voice of Susie from now on.
I mean, I think we all have our own little headcanon of what that's what it sounds like.
I feel like she'd probably be like, oh, neat.
I think more, who's Ryoko's voice actress until Kill
Erica Mendez is Ryuko.
Yeah, that's my Susie headcanon voice.
God, you know, Ryuko's one of my favorite characters, man. All-time Hall of Fame right there.
Well,
I mean, hey, a lot of people like a good tomboy.
Yep. Yeah, she was back then one of the tomboys.
Yeah, and it's like her show was short, but it was sweet.
No, I don't want to play World of Tanks NVIDIA! Go the fuck away! Fuck off!
And I remember the Great War. Natsuki versus Ryoko. And then they all agreed both.
We smash them both at the same time.
Sisters. Oh. Too bad the mom's the evil though.
She's evil and a rapist.
Yep.
I'll pick a rapist for 6,900.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad enough that Ragyo is just plain evil, but it's even worse when she just casually feels up Satsuki into the point of giving her borderline orgasm in a hot spring.
Yeah, but I'll give her this. I'll give her respect. At least she went down on business.
Yep.
Could have been me.
Now,
instead of redemption, she said she chose death.
Look at it this way, Alec. It's like,
well,
it was
until y'all saw the animation someone did for Lucamine versus Ragyo, right?
Yeah, I saw.
I like how both versions of Ragyo, in terms of the voice acting, can just make her sound so distinct either way. It has the same intentions, but with a different approach.
And then there's also Senketsu's VA in Japanese. Who is also a Kamen Rider alumni.
Tony.
I already showed you Kevin a couple of clips.
He perhaps used it.
He plays
Tony. Senketsu in English is voiced by Jim Kisaragi and Blaze Blue, among other roles.
My name is Seth. No, you're purple.
And you should hear...
who's an absolute riot of death.
And you should hear one of the best outtakes in Kill la Kill. Because you know how Senketsu says like the lightning round on fast recap of Kill la Kill?
Yeah. He does
So
Blaze Blue.
Okay, so when they do the recap, as Senketsu is listing off all the clubs that Ryuko fights, and maybe Vincent kind of flips up the line and then he just says, your mom.
She did beat my mom at some point. Probably.
Oh, and keep in mind, most of the time whenever there's a anime panel featuring a show that Alex Von David voice directs, let's just say that every time you just hear the phrase, "Here comes the bloopers, bitches." And I'm like, well,
After
that's
hurting more goats.
I'm like, well, now.
Anybody ever get a look at the Twilight Princess manga at any point?
Yes,
No.
that was literally my first manga, dude.
Now my first from the Zelda side of things was Ocarina of Time, though.
Yeah, Akira Himikawa does some really interesting things with the stories of Zelda. Though the weird thing is that she ended up skipping Wind Waker for like the Toon Link stuff and went right over to Phantom Hourglass, which makes little to no sense at all. But she did Four Swords.
Hey, Four Swords needs more love, man.
I'm sure it does.
I think we should be getting to the end of the main Link tutorial.
Yeah, you only spend 3 days on that, and then you go right into the main plot.
Then we get turned into a wolf.
Yes, and then you get turned into a furry.
No, we get turned into Jacob from Twilight.
Dude.
Or Teen Wolf in this case.
No. Tyler Hecklin from Teen Wolf.
Give me a moment.
Or Werewolf by Night. Or get turned into the Shaggy Dog.
Like Zoink Scoob? I might be turning into a Shaggy.
No, I was thinking more like Tim Allen.
Well, what about the what about those Shaggy? What about the Shaggy Dog where they don't even attempt to disguise that some of the stunts are done by a dude in a suit?
It is kind of.
I've already called the pound. They're on their way.
Father Dog.
Out of my way! Whoosh. Just walks up to the guy and punches him right in the face. Anyway, goats.
The goat.
This goat's gonna get washed.
Okay, so goat's gimmick in Majora's Mask is simply this: you gotta chase them, and then you gotta run them over.
Or if you're feeling like a pussy.
Hillbilly man.
If you don't want to just sit down in your cave and snake out instead.
Yeah, I know that's an optimal strategy. Plus, the only time that ends up being an optimal strategy is in the 3DS version, and because of that eyeball weakness that they added to all the bosses. continue to damage him, and the arena starts to fall, whereas the stalactite starts to fall from the ceiling, and he starts to get more electrified, and then he also starts shitting out bombs.
I forgot, does that still
Yep. Yep, it does.
It's been a while since I've played.
Noelle doesn't need to see this. Noelle's kind of lame, Susie. Noelle is not nearly as cool as I am.
So are you at you found the second shopkeeper yet?
I have not done anything of the sort. I'm just wandering around.
Looking for them coins.
Alright.
I'll let him.
We got the remains.
The remains of Gil.
Anyway, the wind blows doesn't really matter to me.
And now we gotta have a little romance time. Gotta visit the ladies.
I bet Grinnin could learn a thing or two with the lady. Getting them mad.
J-Rock. If you came to take balls back, you can forget it.
Come fly away. Come fly away. Come fly away with me.
Hi, Colin, you little
And now,
wannabe.
and now it's springtime in Snowhead.
Springtime for Hitler and Germany. Look, it's springtime.
We gotta do a Mel Brooks-a-thon someday.
Well, we got Spaceballs. We got Spaceballs 2 coming out next year, so we got time.
And Mel Brooks is 100 now, so he is basically a king among kings.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so
make it to 100,
I would start the Don Garo side quest, but I can't do that until I unlock Lake Bed, so that's not gonna happen.
Oh, hey, Don Ghetto. Because ghetto is Japanese for ribbit.
Get him.
Which actually, fun fact, that actually does kind of play into effect with the English dub for Sergeant Frog, with Sergeant Keto, played by Todd Abercorn.
I really wish I really wish they would have finished dubbing that show.
Here we go.
Yeah.
No.
But Funimation gives it
Robins.
kind of
a gag show.
But the cool.
It's literally. Yeah, Damon, it's a gag show, so we don't care if it's in it. If
if you're.
But one of the cool things
you gotta
about
make
that
it
show
funny first and foremost.
Oh no.
Yeah. And the cool thing about that show, Kent Williams plays one of the coolest looking butlers. Oh,
Hi, King Bolton.
And there's a hilarious exchange between the butler and Sabbath over who sims harder for the character or the female character they care about.
Yeah.
Like they're reading each other's minds.
Yeah.
I'm like,
we noticed you because you're bad at hiding.
It's even more funny in the Japanese. Gyuroro, the red frog, is played by Joji Nakata. So.
Oh yeah.
Kotomine.
It's like. Yeah. Yeah. Some people find it hard to take Joji Nakata seriously. A for a number of voices because of that, and I'm like, yeah, we got that, and we got Piccolo on the English side of things.
Here we go, boys.
I just remember a panel, a Sergeant Frog panel, where it was Todd Havercorn, Leah Clark, Jeremy Lee, and Joji Nakata. But it was kind of funny hearing Joji Nakata go, "Natsumi! Oh, yeah!" And one of his favorite lines in the dub for Giro is, "I will die for you, Natsumi." Causing Jeremy Lee to kind of giggle.
I'd be like, the only reason you say that is literally because you saw her in the shower. No other reason.
By the way, we apparently got some news here.
Yeah, we already...
We're going to be getting a Kingdom Hearts 4 panel at D23 this year.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. Yeah.
And also, here's the thing, though. There's also stuff in the rumor mill that's been going on for a while saying that they're going to be doing Kingdom Hearts related stuff soon for Fortnite. So honestly, I'm just going to be, and so I was like, no, it's just going to be them announcing Sora's going to be in Fortnite. No new trailer. Hi, Midna.
AKA the best sidekick in Zelda history.
With Zelda herself being second.
You're darn right.
Hold on a sec.
She's memorable for a reason.
Because she's dummy thick.
And she's just...
I don't think it has to do with me being dummy thick. But I will be the best memorable side character in this entire franchise.
And you would only stick around for one episode, for one game.
Yep.
Because everyone knows that Midna's too peak for the rest of it.
Thankfully, I believe Midna does come back in Hyrule, the original Hyrule Warriors, a la DLC.
You can play with her true form too.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Alright, yeah. So, meanwhile,
to the hills, run for your life.
Alright, so, meanwhile, while on my end, I figured out the money exploit with Gohan in Budokai 3, specifically with Little Gohan. But this only can be done after you clear the main portion of his main Dragon Universe.
They had no right making Midna that thick, man.
Nintendo, well, someone in Nintendo.
They were in a stage where they were making everybody thick.
Yeah, this is like absolutely ridiculous shit, man.
It's kind of like
now it's time for the Goron races.
Alright, the Goron race of the century.
I have $10.
Yeah.
So you're gonna need, I think, 20 of them. But there's a whole bunch of extra ones that you can play. So you don't have to worry about missing any of them. So yeah.
Yep. But okay. Sexy guy.
Yes.
RNG is fucking darn guilty. By the way. In case you're wondering what I mean by the money exploit for Gohan and Budokai 3, this is the one it's in the broadcast chat. This is the one I've been using as a frame of reference. Yeah. Yeah. So basically...
Booyakasha! First try, bitches!
Every time I do this...
Nice.
Victory. So basically the trick I'm doing here, it allows me to get 50k out of each time. So I'm able to farm 100k.
Hi guys! It's your boy Tim Allen from the hit movie The Shaggy Dog.
my way!
I didn't realize for a little while that Robert Downey Jr. was the bad guy in that movie.
Yes, he was.
Really? What? That was Robert Downey
I've seen it.
Yeah.
That was
Been a
when
while
Robert
since
Downey
I've
used
watched that.
the weird phase of he was kind of a dick. Was that during that phase?
That was when he was essentially just trying to do whatever he could to
Get by.
get back on track. Yeah. Okay, so I have something here. So recently I posted a new chapter of my story Brewing Storms: A Crisis on Two Words. Go check it out
I
on
read
your
that.
favorite fanfiction websites. AO3, SQW, FFN. It's not on Wattpad yet because I don't have a cover image made for it. But regardless, over on FFN we have something of a bot problem, as some of you may know. AO3 and Squid World have managed to get around that for the most part. It still comes through every now and again. But FFN used to be and still is to some degree. I get more bot comments than real comments. This time it's about even. And here I got a PM from somebody named Sarah Alex 4599 saying, "Hey, hope you're doing well." Smiley face with closed eyes. "Hey, author. My name is on the fucking story. I recently came across your story, Orms, A Crisis on Two Words, no space, open parentheses, space, Brewing Storms, A Crisis on Two Words, closed parentheses, period. Not how that fucking works, but whatever. I honestly really enjoyed reading it, no comma. The plot, the pacing, comma, and the overall vibe were super engaging and memorable. I'd love to learn more about your work and connect with you if you're open for it. Looking forward to hearing from you. Best wishes, Sarah Alex, sparkly emoji." And I replied, "What's your favorite part? Your favorite chapter? Your favorite line? Your favorite character?" Sarah Alex 4599 replies, "I'm happy to see your reply on my comment. No space, no period. Space, no period, no comma. I want to share something related to this with you, and I hope that you will like it. So are you on any other social platforms where I can follow you and have a little chat with you about this?" What?
So basically, dodging the question.
Yeah, it's a fucking bot trying to get me to pay for fan art or some shit. I don't know.
If I want to get paid on them shit,
I always.
Yeah.
Like I've got. If I'm one of these days, I'm gonna get Ash to do a tribute to the famous Crisis on Infinite Earths cover for it. One of these days. Come to think of it, I probably ought to pay Ash to do like a cover for the first story too. Regardless.
Yeah, this is what.
Train wreck of a trilogy. Sorry, go on, continue.
Not gonna. Okay, you know, guys, I spoke too soon. The flickering is back.
Oh no.
Yes, just like the voices in my head.
That counts so you would understand.
In my head, they count to me, they understand.
Excuse me.
Man, I do love animal labor.
Trying to find the one that's the answer to this question because I'm not.
Fair enough.
How many mailboxes are there?
Now, I saw a really funny joke happen. Cause everybody was suspecting. He was like, "Oh, Mitch McConnell's dead because he disappeared and people hadn't seen him for a while."
Did you
And
check
then
his shell?
Lindsey Graham up and dies, and I saw somebody make a joke, or like Lindsey Graham did like the cattiest gay thing that you possibly could. That is like somebody else is getting more attention than you, so you decide to do something outrageous to get attention, and it's like, yeah, fucking die.
Man, what a temple die dead.
And that's all.
What a horrible night to have a curse.
And that's all we need from.
In this case, it's a bit of a blessing, though.
And that's all we need from the keys. Because otherwise, you never have to interact with them ever again.
All sympathies. All sympathies to his family, for not having to deal with that. But like, I can't pretend that Lindsey Graham is my favorite person. I always like he was kind of a funny guy, but like aside from being a vaguely funny character, like I didn't really care for him, you know.
Like Mitch McConnell, I'm just like, he probably doesn't have much longer to live too.
No, Turtle needs to resign.
Like, come on, Turtwig.
Like, regardless
you can last one more year through your term.
What I'm trying to say. What we're trying to say.
Of whether he's fine or not, the motherfucker should have resigned a while ago.
Especially after when they had
yeah.
Get that big Sonic Unleashed quick from the
ding dong, ding dong.
Alright. So far. Alright, 650,000 Zenny and
I care about this. Here's the PS2 Dragon Ball game. This is PS2. And this is what Brad one else did.
wait, PSG? The training card game?
PS2. Dragon Ball.
Oh, right. Me, while I think Infinite World is probably up there as one of my favorites. And Super DBZ.
Infinite World is essentially Budokai 3, but with the,
but it has the gameplay style of Shin Budokai.
Yeah, the Shin Budokai playstyle, which I'm just like, eh.
I like it enough. I like it enough to say where there were some additional characters that were present in Infinite World and not Budokai 3, like Haikuhan, Janemba, and
Haikuhan at the very least. Haikuhan at the very least in Infinite World got a much better Thunder Flash than he did in the
Tenkaichi series.
In the Budokai Tenkaichi Raging Blast series.
I love the sound.
Yeah, and to be honest,
of the Twilight birds.
But one of the cool things that Infinite World did was they included GT various versions of Vegeta and Goku, and then made Pan playable. So that's neat.
They gave GT Goku an ultimate move.
Yeah, the Super Kamehameha, which references the Dragon Ball, that one Dragon Ball.
Pass the power?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Even if you apologize, I will never forgive you.
Yeah. But it's really cool since Shenron.
Super Dragon Ball Z?
But
but it's essentially Dragon Ball Z, but if it were played like Street Fighter.
Yeah, I like. And fun fact about that game, it was done one of the big selling points for the US version was that it advertised Noritaka Funimizu was involved, and it was done by the folks at Crafts and Meisters. So
and
former
also
Capcom and SNK people.
Oh, and also it had playable Chi-Chi from the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai.
Yeah, in fact, the playable roster in the arcade version is pretty straightforward. Like Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, Trunks, Piccolo, Krillin, 17, 18, 16, Chi-Chi, Frieza, and Cell. That was pretty much the overall starting roster you got. Just the overall roster in general. Yeah, and then Fat Boo, Ultimate Gohan, Videl, Majin Vegeta, King Piccolo Daimao, and a unique version of Cyber Frieza done by Toriyama were essentially the console exclusive characters. So think of that what you will. Alright, I think that about does it for my Budokai 3 session. So, overall, how much money have I accumulated? I have accumulated 700,000 zenny. Yeah, so you remember that exploit I linked in the broadcast chat for the money, Sonic? That's what I have been doing the whole time.
Basically farming.
Yep, money farming, because grinding money in Budokai 3 is a chore.
And I don't know if you guys have brought it up, something that came up in the news as well last week. VHS people are going to be working on an SCP-style compilation. But I'm like, you know what, those guys are actually a good fit to it. Especially with like lower budget comic book types.
So I can share a couple of interesting news on my end, but go ahead, Tony, before I could go.
So like, if you guys ever want to check out some of their more recent movies, you should check out some of the newer VHS movies entries in that series.
That's V/H/S.
Yeah.
If anybody was wondering, Tony's not just talking about, the concept of VHS. He's talking about a series of compilation films. Not compilation films, but a series of anthology movies.
Yeah, because they're also done in the style like found footage for the most part too. But it's like they got really good ideas and they pull things off within a relatively low budget as well.
Okay, well I guess I'm not going to be able to cut that grass.
Alright. And here is one of the greatest villains of all in the Zelda series, Zant.
Yeah, who is quite an interesting fellow, to say the least.
You know what one headcanon casting had in mind for voicing Zant?
Who would that be?
They had in mind for an English dubbing voice for Zant and Vic.
That makes sense.
Vic Mignogna.
Especially, well, he can do the deep voice serious stuff, and
plus
the best example. The best example I could think of when it comes to that is his role as Akechi Mitsuhide / Tenkai in Sengoku Basara, where he can really channel that very well.
That level of insanity.
Yeah, especially when he tries to use Oiki as a catalyst to revive Oda Nobunaga just so he can kill him. Which is true, by the way. That was sort of Tenkai's intention in Basara 3. And needless to say, it doesn't exactly go as well as for Tenkai, as he hoped. Put it kindly. Oh, right. Some other interesting news I can share I have been following. There's a Kickstarter that's going around that's for Tenchi Galaxy that's meant to serve as a follow-up to Tenchi Universe. And one of the big things they announced was Christina V is confirmed to be voicing Ayeka, Masaki Jirai.
So in other words, we got another harem anime coming out.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was. Yeah. Yeah. And I saw. Christina V had from this on her.
And I got the King's picture.
Oh shit, there we go. Yeah.
Alright.
That's fun.
Now we got that out of the way. Let's go back to
surges
Lockdown.
past 3,000 cases in Michigan and Ohio. And then we got the reply to this. A diarrhea outbreak in Ohio. I guess you could call it the Cleveland Browns.
Go sit in the corner.
But yeah. But the Kickstarter is done by Armiger Entertainment, so far I think if you fund the project, you can actually get either the Blu-ray, standard Blu-ray, or special edition Blu-ray. So I think that's like $120, I believe, when last I checked. But I might commit to the project. You know, I gotta show some love for the Tenchi Muyo series. Yeah, they do have an official Facebook account where you can keep up to date, and their official Kickstarter. So far they've already had hit 450,000 for the Japanese language track, and 475,000 for the 4K upgrade. So I think their next goal as of now is if they reach 500,000, they will do a making of documentary for their goal.
Let's see how much further I can get along. Hopefully, I think depending on how much longer it takes, I'll probably try and finish up the Twilight Zone here.
So you're going to be stepping into the Twilight Zone?
Sir, there's a monster on the plane. Why should I listen to you? You're Hitler. Oh no!
How do we feel about Tingle?
Tingle. You know, Tingle is single and ready to mingle, and I don't want him to mingle anywhere near me.
Well, he doesn't make me tingle. I like his brothers. You think they're actually part of the Kringles?
God, I hope not.
Tony, why are you aiming to become a permanent resident of the corner?
Single Kringle.
Destroyed the rock. Now, let's get in there. Or, I gotta get in there.
I gotta get in there.
Get in there.
Why is it every time I see that bit in Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, I just feel like Martin just kind of hammed up a bit more than Dan Green did.
I gotta get in
because
there.
it's actual dub dialogue.
I know. But the thing is that the only reason why it sounds like an innuendo is literally because Dan Green was doing his top voice.
Alright.
Because remember, for his Yugi voice is his submissive voice, whereas his Atem voice is his dominant voice.
His Yugi voice is pretty soft, you know, sounding like this.
Yeah.
But when he's a temp, he sounds like this.
Although I have seen him play essentially a rapist as regular Yugi. So there's that.
I'm sure that must have been fun for him.
That was weird. And I would do anything for cash. Yes, I would do anything for cash. I would do anything for cash.
Would you give your fingernails for cash? Fingernails for cash.
By the way, so fun fact, so the reason why we're kind of putting off, having to deal with the Great Bay game for a while, is due to the fact that I need bottles.
For obvious reasons.
Yes. You need at least 4 in order to clear out the Pirate Fortress in one go. Unless you want to be making multiple, and I do stress multiple trips.
God, I love this music. It's so fun.
I want to imagine that at Romani versus, what's her face from A Ocarina of Time, Malin, is cacophonic. So while Malin has like a nice sounding voice, when Romani tries to sing Epona's song, she sounds like and
What
Link's like
the bloody hell was that? You were completely out of tune, Romani. It's a resounding no. I'm saying never.
And Link is just like, so what do I gotta do to get Epona away from you? Because I think she doesn't like how you're singing that. She's like, what are you talking about? My voice sounds amazing!
No, it's horrendous.
It's also the way that I do that is partially based off of,
What are you talking about?
Eagle 8 Burger, her voicing Elizabeth in 7 Deadly Schmucks.
7 Deadly Rapists.
7 Deadly Pedos.
You want to know what the worst part about...
That show dropped off so hard.
You want to know the worst part about quite a few of those relationships?
All of them are underage and involved an underage person.
No. Oh, weirdly enough. Because Elizabeth is a spirit that constantly reincarnates in a new body because of the curse imposed on Meliodas.
I know how it works.
And King is just, you know, fairy, so he's just stuck looking like a child for a while. That is until later on.
Little Sonic. Oh no,
yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
And then first try, bitches.
Yay!
I lost my mind! And I'm a letdown! Hello, I am Bob
There we go.
from SMG4.
Alright, so we are going to need... Yep, because the Garros from this game are essentially the models for, for Bob and SMG4.
Yes.
Before they got changed.
Please tell me that is an ice cream truck.
Please tell me that is an ice cream truck.
I love that I love that other people have actually done that.
Please tell me that is an ice cream truck.
My God, thank God that they left. Their voices were really annoying. Alright, let's go get us a red potion because that's going to be imperative for something we need.
Yeah, when I first see a Garo, I just think of that voice.
Hello, shopkeep.
And now it's time to get the sword.
Let me put it to you this way, buddy. After what I'm gonna be doing throughout this 3-day cycle, I ain't gonna need no stinking green potion.
Again, it's gonna be a bit of a weird route.
No, and then Link suddenly like, oh, that's the good stuff. Oh, that's the good stuff. Let's start this quest. Honey and Darling. This is a 3-day quest that you gotta do.
That quest, I have never done that all in a single 3-day cycle.
That's I hate to say it, Alex, but that sounds like a you problem.
I know that to be. Okay, I will say this. Haven't done it on a single 3-day cycle, except on the 3DS version, which is infinitely easier.
Yeah, and guess what I can do in this version? Do I look like I want to play the Bomb Shoe Gallery legit? Answer that question.
You know, that's fair.
Who even wants to play use bomb shoes, man? They're all in the 3DS and that's
Well, here's the thing. The PC version actually makes it so that you can control the bomb shoes when you put them down.
Well, why do that when you do the old-fashioned way, like a real man?
The old-fashioned way is bullshit.
Exactly.
I've done it the old-fashioned way multiple times. I have completed this and Ocarina of Time legitimately on just about every platform they've been available on, so I don't want to hear... So I do not want to fucking hear how I'm not a real man when I've done on this God knows how many times. I am taking what I can get from this, and if the PC port allows me to do certain things that I want to do, like keep my money in perishables, I'm going to keep that.
That and also your sanity.
Exactly!
Both are overrated.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Give it a lick. Tastes just like raisins. What, not a fan of the Beam song?
No, it's like, it tastes like shit. That's the Dark.
Alright, let me just put this on here. Hello there, good sir. Well, hello there, good invisible man. So in the 3DS version... Sleeping in your bed?
Here we go. I'm gonna rip this guy's throat out.
So fun fact, this guard in the 3DS version, who has the stone mask, he's in... Yeah, they placed the stone mask inside of the Gerudo Pirate Fortress, which actually makes sense.
Except it's like right smack dab in the middle of where everything is.
You could just shoot the pirates and take them out before they even see you, dude. It's not that hard.
I know, but it's like sneaking is more fun, though.
Pirates are fucking blind, dude.
Sneak.
I just now want to imagine Link walking up to a pirate, to one of the pirates, and then just doing a CQC chokehold.
Fun to do it.
And then they just say,
what?
And then Link's like, nah.
There we go, Mr. Oregon Spirit. Black Beast
Wake up.
Slave.
Wake up, bitch.
I think that's appropriate to say in this time and age.
Say hello to Captain Kita. We gotta chase him. This chase is easy with Bunny Hood.
Yes, it is.
Think about how successful
Look at that. That was easy.
Not just competent, but also just like getting shit done.
See, the way that the game intends you to do this, because of that ledge right there, they supposedly intend for you to do this when you have the hook shot. There's just one problem. With the Bunny Hood, you can easily make that jump.
Yep. Alright, he's back.
And you eventually have to do an entire loop to get your horse back for the ocean people.
No, you don't. Oh no, I already did. I'm already in that loop.
Okay.
I'm just getting stuff out of the way.
Which is a good
Hey, with...
And if you play through that loop again, after you got, I think you get the mask from that, you get a little kiss from the older sister.
A kiss or a hug?
I'll take the kiss.
Look at it this way. I don't know. Look at it this way: if the Gerudo pirates got to see Twilight Princess, if the Gerudo pirates or the Gerudo thieves got to see Twilight Princess Link, boy howdy, would they be thirsty? Yeah, they'd be thirsting over him.
What, they don't want to be thirsting over Ocarina?
How many offspring? How many heirs do you want, Link?
Link's like, what?
Make beautiful children together.
I just want to imagine. I just want to imagine like in a parody version. It's like Link's captured by them, and you're like, so you thought you could sneak your way inside of the Gerudo thieves' fortress? I mean, I was kind of here. I mean, I was hoping to get in here, save the carpenters, so they could build that bridge that's out.
Well, you'll have to take their place. Okay, slicing what?
Okay, what am I supposed to... Okay, what do I need to do? Several hours later...
Several hours later, and Link's just smoking a fucking cigar.
It's like... That... something else. And there are many tired Gerudos. It's a good thing I got this membership pass from them.
The frequent fuckers pass.
Yeah,
we're
so
turning
like...
Ocarina of Time into a harem.
Look at it. Look at it this way.
By the way, Supergirl is DC's worst performing theatrical release since 2004's Catwoman movie.
In other words, the writing was on the...
I've seen that movie, the Catwoman.
I own that movie, the Catwoman film.
My mom and I both hate that movie.
And that Catwoman is not Selena.
Nope, it's a woman by the name of...
Patience Phillips.
Yeah.
And I have no patience for that movie. That movie deserves no patience.
Alright, so... let's just get the start of Great Bay Coast out of the way.
Game over again.
You guys might remember this place from a certain video game known as Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite jokes in TFS's playthrough of Halo Reach was what is Taka asking which button is melee? He's like, which button is melee? I'm not answering that until you pronounce it correctly. He's like, alright. Which button is melee? To be fair, they didn't specify which word.
Smartass.
So we got Macau here, who, despite being literally on his last legs, is going to do something quite impressive.
Come on, Midna.
I'm alive!
I'm back alive.
I'm alive. I'm dead. Watch TV. I'm alive again. Hold on a sec.
You thought I was dead? Well, I'm alive, bitches.
I'm awake, I'm alive.
Alright, so we're going to try and finish the Twilight Realm here and then call it a night. Because, good lord, the tutorial for Twilight Princess is long. But not as long as Kingdom Hearts 2.
It does take a while.
And if the day ever comes where I decide to pick two up and play through that at some point, I will be doing the final mix version of that.
I am Macau of the Zora people, the Taurus in the Zora band. I think this is it for me. Final message. Will you listen to it?
No, I will not listen to your message.
I have to. It's our sworn duty.
Doesn't have to be.
He's gonna play it. 1, 2, 3!
Oh, baby!
Listen to me. The carnival's beginning soon. We're the ones they're waiting to see. But that girl, our vocalist, she laid some strange eggs and she's lost her voice. You can't hear what she says. Whoa! In Great Bay, now something is happening, is it now?
Baby!
Oh, baby,
Kevin,
listen to me.
Do not do that, boys.
I'm almost done. Relax. I want to bang Burrito Pirates and steal that girl's. He went to stop.
Who is that? Who are you imitating?
I don't know.
He's trying to do his best black man voice, and it's awful.
Dude, you have not heard. You have not heard my generic black man voice.
Do that ever again, brother.
Don't
You
ever do that.
make it out!
Don't ever do that generic voice again, brother.
Fuck you, a whiter.
Look.
That jive turkey.
Damn, that's a stone cold honky.
Look, I was trying to sound closest to what his voice sounded like when he's going.
Yeah.
And that was the best I could come up
And
with.
I am hereby using my black powers to ban you from doing that voice.
Yes, Mom.
Okay, so...
But the blackness invested in me.
Other be over here sounding like a jive turkey.
Yeah, at some point I still die skiing on uphill.
I feel like
You out your goddamn mind.
I feel like you two would have half a mind to kind of strangle me right now.
Don't worry, you're cool. You get a
Look at it this
you
way.
get half a pass.
I feel like the most generic black man voice I can do is an attempt at either doing an impression of Phil Lamar or Kevin Michael Richardson. Because it's like in the 90s and the 2000s, those are the two voices you would think of when you think of like 90s 2000s in deep black man voice.
You ever see that one anime clip where it's like,
Oh yeah, I've
black
seen.
man you are?
Oh yeah, I've seen that. What the hell was up with that?
Nobody knows.
So Link here buries Mikau, and you get the instructions on how to Zora through this, but the thing is like I don't feel like That's frightening. Alright, so...
I love whatever boss comes up here.
That's,
pick up the last Twilight stuff.
Yeah, that's the, giant Aeon insect.
Oh, okay. I'm stupid. I went full circle. I have no sense of object permanence. Structure on the far side reverts normal exploration and take the destiny pedals up to the room above. Well, I've already fucking done that.
Hey, you know, guys, look at it this way. It could always be worse. It could always be that one time Ben Affleck tried to do a Morgan Freeman impression in front of Morgan Freeman.
I don't always try to do a Morgan Freeman impression, but when I do it in front of the man himself. And I leave him very unimpressed.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman into Ben Affleck was like, never was essentially what you guys were saying to me, like, never do that voice again.
Son, I'm gonna ask you to never do that voice ever again.
Son, I'm going to ask you not to do that. And first off, you can't mess with free will.
You know, what Morgan Freeman
I'm afraid
something, he gets a preference.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to explain to you again, son. Not do that voice again. You can do that voice somewhere else. Preferably
the guy will give you
not on any form of recording.
Yeah.
That's what we love him.
I think probably the one. I think the one person on the internet who could do a really good Morgan Freeman voice is Zip Frank.
Is it Building Frank?
No, Zeth Frank. He's essentially the True Facts guy on
If you've
on
ever
YouTube.
seen a man named Josh Robert Thompson doing Morgan Freeman on Red Letter Media, that man does a damn good Morgan Freeman. He's also done a damn good Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. He even managed to trick people who should have known better into doing into thinking he was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He also played Jeff Peterson on the Craig Ferguson show.
Holy Place also does a really
So that was the easiest heart container piece I've ever gotten in this game.
So he's also done Elijah Wood, Wayne Gretzky, Jerry Seinfeld, Gilbert Gottfried, Robert Stack, and Daniel Stern on American Dad. He does so many different voices on Family Guy. Holy shit. He's done the voice of God on the Kelly Clarkson show, which I can only imagine was just his Morgan Freeman voice, with no changes made to it whatsoever. He was also the guy who introduced the President of the United States in Captain America 4.
President of the United States, as played by formerly talented but currently washed up Harrison Ford.
I already work around the...
Now get off my plane.
Now, look at it this way. Harrison Ford, back when, you know, he used to... Yeah, he had his time, but it's like... It's like, for whatever reason, he decided that he wasn't going to do any sort of, like... I don't know.
Yeah, a couple movies, I think, in between Star Wars and Indiana Jones.
But the thing is that Harrison Ford found out that he could have had a career doing... Oh wait, doing stuff like...
That was a funny little sketch. Oh man, I could have had a career.
Yeah.
I could have had a career, yeah, and I could have had a girlfriend. But you know, something in life ain't meant to be.
So I think one of the funniest parts in the Metal Gear Hi, I'm Daisy, a comic, and that was done a while back, was like, so when Snake ends up meeting Big Boss, Snake ends up seeing Big Boss or the boss, and she reveals that she's betraying the group. After Volgin introduces himself with his, for whatever reason in the comic dub, his Sean Connery voice. I wish I was joking, but that is one of the funniest things you could have done with that guy. Can you see my face? If so, you must die.
Then Shane the comic never got to 4.
They only ever got to Portable Ops. But we'll be doing that at
Portable operations.
Well, we'll be doing
really bad idea.
We'll be doing the Hi, I'm Daisy Metal Gear stuff sometime later, because somebody here has never heard of it before, or I showed it.
I've heard of it. I just didn't know what that was that you were showing me.
Okay, so Snake and so you know how Snake
because you showed it to me.
Well, yeah. Well, I showed you the Persona I Am Daisy one. You didn't... I don't think you
got the Tunic one.
Now, speaking of Tunic, Tunic is part of this month's monthly bundle.
So yeah, Alex, it's like... So yeah, Alex, the thing is, I showed you Persona as I Am Daisy comic. I never showed you Metal Gears. Though specifically in...
Follow the rainbow.
I believe now I gotta go get the Scarecrow song.
Yeah, and now that J-Rock is the new hero of time, he gonna be spinning more rhymes than a lazy Susan. And he gonna be saving this... And he gonna be over here saving this trailer park.
I'm sorry, what?
That's my name's Link in this game, J-Rock.
Trailer Park Boys reference.
J-Rock, baby. And then Stark, I named my named Epona in this game Ball.
But she doesn't have any of those.
I suggested the name My Balls because of Lucagen's playthrough of a Barbie horse game.
Balls.
So, okay, so you know how when you're on the internet, you find weird shit occasionally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a not insignificant number of people who ship Link and Epona.
Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised that that's a thing?
It's not the weirdest ship I've seen.
No.
Is it like a humanized version of Epona or just a horse?
Yes, it's both.
Alright.
Oh, it's doing it.
Alright, guys.
A Musume version of it?
You know, there's like...
Alright, guys, now I've created...
Anthros, Cloppers... Okay, do I go no difference or very difference?
Whatever you feel like, dude.
Tony.
Yep. Well,
I mean,
no difference or very difference?
Shoot for very different.
Okay.
Very different.
Okay, guys. So, the funny bit in the High M Daisy comic was essentially a Snake has to battle the boss aboard on that bridge, and they're like instead of the normal CQC stuff, she's like 1, 2, 3. They're like 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare some war. She just breaks his arm and he's boss. That's not. Whoa.
You see the blooper version of that where it's just them doing rock paper scissors.
Yeah, and Snake keeps winning.
No,
wait,
boss
he keeps losing.
And then he just like rock, paper, scissors, gun. And then boss busts out the mini nuke launcher.
Oh,
and it's like,
man.
wow.
But yeah.
Or the one where it's like, it goes to that scene where it's like him meeting the boss after the betrayal. But it's the guy that he shakes his hand with at the end of the game. He refuses to shake his hand at the end of the game.
But yeah, Alex, I'm sure you. One thing I'm certain of in terms of you hearing about how the High Daisy for MGS is literally the memes that came from the third one, which is let's destroy the Shagahod.
Let's destroy the Shagahod.
Okay, so to elaborate on that, essentially.
Let's chat it up with the folks.
Hold on a sec.
Whatever. Also, apparently Linda Cardellini is playing Pamela Voorhees in the Friday the 13th television show that they're working on.
They released the first trailer for that one too.
Haven't watched it. Interested though.
Maybe that is a being trailer.
I mean, Linda Cardellini is still fucking smoking hot, so.
Gonna agree on that.
Yeah, no arguments there.
Nothing wrong with liking attractive women.
Unless you happen to be around people who don't like women. Certain people.
Yeah.
Time to bring them kids back home. Gotta save them from Mr. Epstein.
Oh, God. Alright, so let's head over to Akana Canyon real quick.
So yeah. Forehead.
So yeah, then of course, so then the boss tells Snake, "Hey, pull my finger." He grabs her hand and she just tosses him over the edge of the bridge, and then he's like, "Get your bandana!" Because remember how in the actual game, Snake takes up her bandana. I'm like,
now where's Mr. Mayor? Where are you at?
Since at the very least I don't have to do
I don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again.
Sorry, but you're gonna have to keep doing the same thing over and over again.
You spin me right on, baby. Right round like a wrecking baby. Right round.
Gonna fast forward to nighttime. And hello, old gentleman.
Huh. Toby, I think I might have seen you do this before.
What bit are you at now?
The fight with Sap and Aqua.
Okay.
They kind of feel very Toho-esque, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so
I mean, especially with the music.
So one thing I gotta tell you guys when I played the PC version of this game. So for whatever reason, and I shit you
like which piece specifically?
Run away! Run away!
This is the worst honeymoon ever!
Okay, so you haven't gotten to the third area yet, right?
What do you mean?
I mean, he said he just fought Aqua and Seth, he did say.
Okay, so he's almost there, so...
Alright, guys.
I think the track that plays for the third and main area you'll be going through. That's the one that includes and also the scene as well.
Oh, I already just broke the iron knuckle in half.
Was done alongside Zun.
Ah, sweet.
Huh. It's mainly like right at the beginning before you do it.
You know, Sonic, for a second there, you were sounding like Peter's attempt at doing Italian.
Scusi, bubba da booby.
Beeba da booba da baba da beeba.
I was going for mom.
And then you just hear the guy go, "Cosa?"
You take the pizza and you put it in the pasta and you put
I
it in
really
the
hope
spaghetti.
I really hope somebody translated the
mamma
Italian
mia.
there, or the same way.
Right.
The same way that somebody translated Mas and Menos in Teen Titans.
Okay.
Más y menos y povenos.
I probably butchered that.
That translates to Mas and Menos, yes we can. Plus and minus, yes
Yep.
we can.
Alright.
Yeah, you see, they only speak Spanish.
They go really fast, only when they're touching, and they speak Spanish.
Alright, boys, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a night on my
Alright.
end.
Yeah, I'm getting close
So,
to it now.
But yeah, actually, yeah, I was busy with a friend, but there is some other news I would like to share. Behind the supermarket with you, just got an English dub, but guess what?
Oh, cool.
It's done by Ocean Group. So our main leads in that show, Sasaki and Yamada / Takayama, is played by Panton and Caitlin Barrett. Some familiar faces from Ocean, Andrew Francis and Brian Dobson as Suzuki and the manager, respectively. So, nice to hear Brian Dobson and
Got
Francis.
Asgore kitted out to look like, kind of like he did in the Undertale.
alright, y'all want to go ahead and give yourselves a shout out? Get a shout out on over here to my boys here at the Metley Crew, also on Twitch and YouTube.
Yep.
So check them out. Anyone here, go ahead, check them out, give them a follow. Do what you can.
Yep.
Give them some love. And you guys will go ahead and got your promos.
Sure thing. You can find me, Ultimate SSJ0X, aka Ultimate 0X or 0X. Either one is fine. You can find me on Twitter /X at Ultimate_0X, where I and also at
Susie.
all
Susanna.
platforms, mostly nerding out on anime, manga, gaming, all related good stuff, and cosplay, and the works, so a variety.
Brett, you got a promo?
Alright, you can follow me on BitChute and Minds under the DJ Brett12. I'm also on Instagram under dbrett12 with a lowercase d and one t.
Kevin, Stank, y'all got anything else to promote?
Not really.
Just go sub to the Metley Crew on Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah, you'll be able to find me there, guest starring on whatever we stream. So, until next time, boys, we'll be back here. Probably be back here tomorrow. Next Monday, if we're not doing anything else. If we're not doing anything else, I'll be back here next Monday with more Twilight Princess. Until next time, on the frontage road.
Well, actually, Tony, we're gonna be doing the Mario Kart 8 race.
I totally didn't.
Yep, we'll be back for that.
I'm totally not. I totally didn't see anybody.
Yeah.
I totally didn't see anybody go in that door.
Shit, man, hang on.
I'm definitely not the guy who busted this thing down.
But yeah.
I was gonna suggest we use a lockpick, but sure.
What are you, the master of unlocking?
I was gonna say yes, but the last time I had to use a lockpick to get into somewhere, I failed. So you know.
And you almost got turned into a Jill sandwich.
No.
But yeah.
Well, until next time, folks. On my end, you'll see you next time.
Take care.
And we should be officially off the air on my end. Now let me double check that when I can expect that capture code to be in.
But yeah. Back as I was saying with smoking behind the supermarket with you, anime. It's nice to finally see Ocean and Canada getting some more work on anime, since everything's now relegated to LA and
Texas.
And sometimes New York.
And let me see.
I don't think I'd be able to get my capture card in time then to show Mario Kart on my end, but
it's probably gonna be a while, I'd imagine.
And I'll stream that on my end anyway.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. I'll see if I can try and
How'd you get in here?
See if I can try and find out if like Best Buy or something offers that shit.
All right. Oh, right. Some other interesting news I would like to share. The Magic Knight Rayearth anime, the new one, 2026, is set to be airing later this year, in October 7th, celebrating 30 years of the franchise. And they already have the voice cast fully revealed.
Okay, sweet.
So allow me to break it down. So, for our main leads, Hikaru Shido, Umi Ryuzaki, and Fu
I can't choose
Ooji.
between my purple friends.
Sakura, Ruby Okubo, and Rie Takahashi, respectively.
Alright,
Some other ones they announced was, Mokona, played by, a Deca Rangers app. Obviously played Mokona in Tsubasa Restore Chronicles.
Which one should I be?
You're my friends now. We're having soft tacos. Fucking kill me.
So,
now I'm gonna head over
some
to
of the other cast members.
Now I'm gonna head over to Romani Ranch to fight some aliens.
So do I give Seth whatever it is? Or do I say no way?
Yeah, you still get
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
Give
it's
it
still
away,
it.
give it away now?
Yeah, not like you're giving it away. What are you gonna do with
Yeah.
Just double check some shit.
Oh, right.
Right?
Okay. So I'll have to go do some looking around Best Buy then.
Give it away,
But,
give it away now.
Once I get paid, once I go get paid later at the end of the week, yeah, it looks like I definitely picked that up.
Are you gonna be getting the Elgato?
The Elgato 4KX.
Nice.
Do I need?
Ooh,
Well, I need. So, Stang, would I need something like that, or could I go for the cheaper option with the 4KS instead?
Let's see.
Yeah, I would actually want to look into this myself because
how much is it?
I want to look into.
Let me see. Best Buy capture card. What they got it at right now? So the 4KS got. So 4KX got that shit on. Showing right now.
So I've got the one I've got is the 4K 60S Plus.
Okay, so that's the cheaper one that you have.
It wasn't cheap when I bought it.
It was about $208.99 for
the one I got was about $400 back when I got it.
And
back when I got
checking.
it.
I'm checking on Best Buy on my end. The Elgato 4KS. On my end, they're selling it for $136. Yeah, $136 on Best Buy. I'm checking as we speak. That's labeled on best selling.
Let's see here. 4KX could do 4K at 144 frames per second up to 4KS can do 4K 60.
Yeah. I'm looking at the
120 and 240 at 1080p.
Bless you.
You can just go pick it up at the store too.
Honestly, like the fact it's like a $70 difference if you can afford it.
Is there really any difference between the two besides
you can get the X has a higher maximum frame rate.
It says here, yeah, it can go up to 1080p 20. 60 capture, HDR10 recording, variable refresh rate support, game on any device, no driver, no hassles. Let's see. Near zero delay, and perfect audio video sync while you're recording. So make of that what you will.
Although if you want to get the PCIe version, you can get it as you can get 8K 60 pass through 4K 60 capture.
I think it's also getting a good setup going here with my room and everything.
Wait, are you referring to the one that looks like it goes? It's the one you put a hook up into your PC case.
4K Pro.
Yeah, that's the one. Cause I'm looking at the one that's on Best Buy on my end. They're selling it for $250. Save $50 off. That's the one that immediately popped up. Yeah, because I think in...
Well,
yeah.
it's not like I'm gonna really be playing anything.
Honestly,
I'm playing. The biggest thing I'd be running anything off of would be the Switch 2 or Xbox Series X. So.
Yeah.
So come with.
But oh right. Before yeah. I think I was still going over the Magic Knight Raider 2026 cast. So, Fario is gonna be played by. Ooh, another good.
Fario.
Yeah, he's played by Yoshitsugu Matsuoka.
It's me, Fario. Yeah.
I'd be thinking Furio from The Sopranos.
But
that's a good one too.
Yeah, so
like
Fario, Zagato, and Clef are played by Yoshitsugu
Alright, got a milk
Matsuoka,
bottle.
Yuki Ono, and Yuki Kaji. So that's two. We got 2 out of 3 VAs that Bryce Papenbrook is good friends with in the cast. So as for Paris, Persia, Percy, Pussy, and Emerald are played by Emery Kato and Saori Hayami. And so far, that is the... So far. It's gonna be animated.
And they're also doing prop releases for Alucard's guns. The 4 or 5
Ooh,
that. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Both of those.
Being under P Bandai or different company?
I think it's a different company that's doing this. So P Bandai is not going to be more than likely.
Yeah, I remember at one point for Psychopaths they did the Dominatrix, and that thing goes for like ludicrous amounts on the aftermarket.
The Dominator
I was gonna do a cost.
Psychopaths.
Yeah, because I was thinking about.
I think that one's just extra stuff because it's also voice activated and shit too.
Psychopath at one point, but if I'm gonna be getting one of those, it's probably gonna be the one from Sega. Yeah. Because if I'm gonna be doing that, I'll probably end up having to opt for the one that Sega put out at one point.
The one that's voice activated also auto transforms.
In terms of their offering.
Gotta get the creme de la creme with that.
Yeah. Yeah. If I had the money for it, I would have gotten the one from Bandai, but I'll settle for what I can afford. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave this thing.
But yeah, I think. Yeah.
Leave this one here for you guys.
But
food channel. The CIA has struck again.
So, but. Oi.
Oh god. Oh god.
Woman shows off her dot ring.
Dippin' dots, coated wings.
It's not dipping dots. It's like sprinkles or some shit.
What?
You can tell that it ain't dipping dots because it's like hot wings.
Yeah, it doesn't. It looks like. Yeah. Ooh. Oh right. Oh nice. And it.
Snack spears.
I don't need that much diabetes.
ain't just diabetes.
No. This I can only handle so much. That's a big dog.
Hello, I'm Alfred Brumley. I'm here to talk to you about
I'd
nice
rather have to deal with rather have to go to a county fair and eat a thing of deep fried butter instead of that.
Yeah. Did you see the butter dipped ice cream?
What the heck?
By the way, Tony,
no, I don't think I want to know.
By the way, Tony, when we do get to eventually doing Digimon, since the English dub of Blu-ray is going to be the only one that's, you know, available at the moment, because the Japanese one's going to take a little bit longer to come out.
We're going to be doing the English dub.
We're going to be hearing Digimon Digital Monsters, Digimon Garlic Champions.
Digital Garlic Champions.
Yeah.
Alex, would you care to elaborate on that?
It's like how Omega Weapons theme song in Final Fantasy 14 had people who misheard the lyrics for it. It's chicken tenders.
It's supposed to be Digimon are the champions.
Garlic champions.
Alright, so I'm going to go over the Bureau of Labor statistics here. I'm going to punch in 1984's Supergirl.
Okay, numbers.
Okay, the United States Bureau of Labor Statistics is fucking useless, so I'm going to go to inflationcalculator.com.
Neat.
And there's another thing that my buddy at work had told me about. So apparently, allegedly, a person who's working on Batman the Brave and the Bold has supposedly left production for that. And so the director
could have seen that
whoever was it,
coming.
Muschietti, who's apparently a good fit for.
Andy Muschietti was left that.
Yeah. And so, but here's the other thing. The plan right now with the new plan is basically wait and see how the Batman Part 2 does. And if it ends up doing really well, then James Gunn's just going to throw Robert Pattinson's Batman in there and make Breaking the Bold.
Okay.
So I'm just like, I'm not ready for. I'm not ready for James Gunn Batman. He's not a good fit.
I don't know.
I want to point something out here. Guys.
Galaxy style Batman.
Yeah.
So, Supergirl, 1984, $35 million budget, $14.3 million at the box office.
Okay.
Supergirl, 2026, $186 million budget, $115 million box office.
Is that the most recent one?
Yeah, the 2026 Supergirl film is only barely doing better than the original.
Okay.
That's pitiful.
Very unfortunate.
Because you would think. And meanwhile, one of the only draws that Supergirl movie has is.
And Lobo just kind of exists.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, you got the old Supergirl, which is not good, but it's like it doesn't need Lobo to carry it.
I mean, it needed something to carry it. Probably a good script, but you know.
Well, what's really going to be saved then?
One of the things that really bugs me about the original Supergirl film is that you can very clearly tell that, like, what they've written around, like the fact that Christopher Reeves fucked off that script.
But, alright. Oh, right. Going back to my, before I end off my breakdown of the Magic Knight Raider 2026 here. Yeah, it's going to be animated by Studio ENH Productions, who, going off of their resume, they did Ninja Kamui, Undead Unluck.
Guys.
Ramen Akaneko. What?
Guys, they're gonna be doing a Netflix version of My Hero Academia.
No.
Oh god,
that
no,
noise.
no, fuck that shit. Fuck that.
We already have
Noise.
live action My Hero Academia. It's called
dude.
Sky High.
Yeah.
There's also the musical. There's also the musical.
Yes, the Japanese musical.
Oh wait, I think I know there was.
Stage play of it.
Yeah, in fact, Tony, there was in fact a stage play for that. One of the cosplayers that I talked about, Usako Cos, Japanese cosplayer. She was the Invisible Girl, Toru Hakagure, I believe it was. Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder how they pulled that off in stage play form. They just have her do it in her.
Alright, now I'm helping Cremmy out.
Yeah, it's basically the
milk.
way. So when it came to her Hakagure, it's basically when she fully reveals her true self. Yeah. Green hair and all. But yeah. Going back to it, I'm looking into E&H Production Studios. They did Ninja Kamui, Ramen Akaneko, Undead Unluck, the Winter Arc, and Bullets, as well as a Death Stranding Isolation, ONA. So, not a whole lot under their belt, but this is a new studio. And face. So, there we go. I think those are most of the news I want to get out of the way.
By the way, leaks came out about Lanterns. Apparently, Hal Jordan dies in the first episode.
Oh,
the
lovely.
Fuck? What?
What
in the fuck?
As if they couldn't do enough disservice to any of the original Green Lanterns.
It's like they really want to piss off people.
James Gunn also posted a picture of a Green Lantern Zippo lighter.
Meanwhile,
James,
we'll never get
what
to
the
see.
heck is going on with James Gunn?
Instagram.
Is he just that high, or he has a huge stick up his ass?
The gun hasn't just jammed; it fucking backfired.
It's like that pistol that you can't do any sudden movements with it, or holster quickly, or it'll go off.
I am thoroughly convinced he has a huge stick up his ass.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like Scooby-Doo. They basically had because Warner Bros. Had to basically bring it back and be like,
no, they like flat out rejected some of the ideas he had for the. You can't allow that. What the hell are you doing?
The thing that we need more doctors.
Yeah.
Somebody else pointed out that Mask of the Phantasm is going to be pulling in more money than Supergirl.
Oh, jeez.
Now.
And Mask of the Phantasm is a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Alright, guys. Guess what? Now we have access to the milk bar.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which means we can get drunk!
Off milk!
Melons.
Of course.
Yeah.
But first, we gotta go talk to Anju. Or, not Anju, Cafe.
But, okay.
Hey, boys. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day.
Alright.
Get out of here.
Take care, man.
You too, Tony.
I'm gonna be signing off pretty soon, too.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright. But yeah, I did end up learning during my Budokai 3 Chivo hunting that, yeah, there are two ways you can get Kid Goku. One of them I found out you could just play through Broly's Dragon Universe, and the other was during Goku's second playthrough run of his Dragon Universe. But it has to be done specifically after you beat Raditz.
Nelson, that won't work on me. I'm Raditz.
Is that DBZ a bridge you're referencing?
Yes.
Ah.
Literally the second episode.
But, yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not too late.
Yeah. I think going back to the, I guess, favorite PS2 Dragon Ball games, yeah. Infinite World and Super DBZ, since it was probably one of the few Dragon Ball games at the time to fully utilize the manga aesthetic, specifically the original Tankobon release.
So they've just revealed that,
Yeah?
Joe Martin's doctor has a sonic screwdriver, and you know why? I want to know why every female doctor that they've had has a sonic screwdriver that looks like a fucking penis.
I'm sorry, a sonic screwdriver?
Yeah,
Context?
Doctor Who. Doctor Who.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And again,
Like, why does every sonic screwdriver? Because the one that, what's her name? Whitaker had. The one that Whitaker had looked like a vibrator. This one looks like a vibrator. They're like, I know that they're probably trying to make it look more like an actual screwdriver, but like the way
it's like they're not even trying to hide it.
The show isn't even being made right now, and people are wondering, like, where the hell even does Joe Martin's fugitive doctor wind up in the timeline? It's like, you can't be pre-Hartnell. Pre-Hartnell was the first fucking doctor. Or like, you can't, don't go back and try and retcon that. Oh wait, they already did. It was called The Timeless Child. It made me want to kill somebody.
Oops.
Caramba, I fucking hate that stupid twist.
Just gonna go open up a grave. But first,
Alright, got this.
gonna save just in case.
But yeah. But let's see.
Because, guys, I kid you not, there was an instance where when I first played this game on PC,
yeah,
I did the whole open up the graves on all 3 days, a shindig, and guess what happened with the 3rd grave? I want you guys to take a shot in the dark and guess. The game froze.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, the game froze.
Oh.
And there went a lot of my progress.
Oh god fucking damn it.
Fucking hell, man. Ah.
And it was literally as I was about to open up the 3rd grave, which contained one of the empty bottles that I need for the upcoming quest, for the upcoming part in the Terminate Great Bay, because I'm trying to get all the things. And guess what? There are 2 empty bottles I can get before I start Great Bay. And one of them just happens to be around here.
Let's see. All animes that are set to come out that I'm... Oh, shoot. Who came? Who joined? Oh, hi, Ben.
Hi.
Lovely.
How's your night?
We're leaving. We're leaving soon,
been alright.
but hey, how you doing?
I got a question for you. I'm doing this match. I killed 2 of them. And guy, as I'm chasing him, he stops mid-chase and points at the locker. He's trying to get me to page his locker, and he opens it, and the other survivor closes it. I'm like, this guy's selling around. So I fucking
Okay.
and like, okay, so she escapes from the hook after I put her on, and the guy's like, okay, follow me. I can't hear him. The survivors, but he starts leading me towards her, and as soon as we get to this rock, he points at the corner of the rock. She's crouching there. I just take her out.
Oh, dang.
So I let the guy escape through a hatch, and I looked at the chat, and I'm reading. This is what the chat says for real. As it turns out, the person I was chasing was just hiding the entire match, and the second to last guy got fucking sick of it.
Okay.
So to read the chat, I just took screenshots of it. Oh yeah. Rebecca, you are the most cowardly teammate I have ever had. And they replied with, I'm better than either of you combined. Y'all did no generators either. I didn't do dead because I was being safe. And as we're arguing, I typed in chat, I have to ask, why? LMAO. He's like, nah, she hit me whole time, didn't go for save. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's karma. Got sold out. And the person said, I just stayed to watch and had kid nerds. So I guess our teammates saw them get in the locker before I died. Anyway, fun chase is GG. This entire team fucking had it out for a cowardly Rebecca and sold her out.
Okay.
Oh, that's so fucking funny. Damn. Imagine being such a coward, your team's like, get him. That's so good. That's so fucking funny. I've been playing Dead by Daylight. It's been a blast. I've actually found my mains. You wanna know my mains?
Okay.
My mains are Nemesis, Resident Evil, and Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
My main is fucking Nicolas Cage. Hear me?
You're maining Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
Usually Nicolas Cage mains something else, and then now you're maining Nicolas Cage.
You wanna know the canon reason why Nicolas Cage is in this game?
I dread to ask why.
Oh my
god.
God.
It's because John Travolta put his face on.
So he's hired by this quote-unquote studio, which turns out to be a cult.
Is this studio run by Pedro Pascal?
Good question. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. But they trick him to reenacting this ritual one of the previous killers did, and it summoned the entity, which proceeded to kidnap Nicolas Cage into the fog.
The boss?
That is the most Nicolas Cage thing to happen in a while.
Wait, so you're saying that they kidnapped the boss from Metal Gear?
They kidnapped Nicolas Cage.
You wanna know the funniest thing? If you're wearing the Springtrap William Afton outfit from the movie, he knows Nicolas Cage and makes references to him when you catch him. So yeah, we get acknowledgement above Springtrap knowing Nicolas Cage movies, which is cursed.
All right, well, we done?
After I get this last mask, and then I'm gonna save and call it.
Cool.
Damn, you're leaving as I get here, Alex?
Oh, I mean, we were already getting close to the
Yeah.
end anyways.
That's fair.
Plus it's almost
way,
I
Ben,
gotta get dinner at this point since it's 7:46.
Ben.
Yes. Yes.
Ben, have you read yet? Did you read?
Oh shit, who left?
Do you read, Ben?
What?
Ben, do you read? Do
What?
you read?
You're too high.
Have you read yet, Ben?
You. Alex, I can't understand you.
Alright, how about that?
What?
You read yet?
Do you know what he's saying, Kevin?
Do you read,
I don't-
motherfucker?
I don't speak Uber or fake deep voice. And plus the last time I did a voice at least on stream, I was told by people not to do it again.
But seriously, have you read yet?
Let me think about.
Oh shit!
Ballad of the Wooden Fish.
Jesus fucking Christ! Oh my god! What the fuck, man?
What did they do now?
Oh, Jesus, like rage quitting. Oh, it's like... Oh. Oh my god.
I'm gonna go die as Nicolas Cage. You guys have a good night.
All right. Well, if you could, if you know. Okay then.
Okay. Oh, there he goes again.
If you. Okay, so if seriously, before we depart for the night, if you could, read and DM me your thoughts.
And there he goes again. And now he's back.
Read and DM me your thoughts. Bye.
Here he goes again. And now he's back.
There he goes again.
Holy shit.
Alright,
Holy
so that'll be it
fucking
for me from Majora's Mask.
Don't forget the song.